villains. We love to hate them so appealing. We love to hate them. They are evil.
Noisy, the singing rat.
There are quite a few of them at Sony Animation. In this video, I will compile them all in a list. Sony Animation villains, evil to most evil. Let's go. Starting off this list, the gold medal least evil goes to Black Bellamy. Pirates and Band of Misfits. Pirates go, Black Bellamy is generally chill. The only thing that really makes him evil is the fact that he has a career as a pirate. He's generally pretty nice to people. He does insult the pirate captain and his crew. Brought the fact that he was going to be Pirate of the Year and Cutlass Liz and Captain Slash Pants.
Bellamy is gonna be Pirate of the Year!
The silver medal for least evil goes to Erica Van Helsing. In short, Erica is level-headed. She was reading in the footsteps of her father, Abraham Van Helsing. During the Kraken attack, Rocky was about to be eaten by the Kraken. She goes to the aid of the good side and tries to free him from the Kraken's grasp. Overall, pretty morally not that bad. Bronze medal for least evil is going to Ludador from Vivo is next. Ludador is a Burmese python who hates noise. He's more than anything. In reality, he actually isn't that bad. All Ludador wants is just some peace and quiet. Is that really that bad?
I hate noise.
When you think about it, Ludador isn't really that bad. Now that the top 3 least evil are out of the way, now we're gonna get into some real baddies. Link Evans from Surf's Up.
Shredder Evans, Tank, 9-time defending champ.
Tank is a penguin, so as you expect, he probably isn't that evil. Much more of a rival than a villain. Big jerk. He treats people like garbage, and kids are not exempt from this. He'd be a jerk. Compared to other villains on this list, he isn't very bad. Now we have Quasimodo Wilson from the original Hotel Transylvania. Chef Quasimodo was a minor threat in the first movie, but he made himself a pest by his pet rat, Esmeralda. Modo is also tried to eat John, but Dracula sent his royal guards after him, but they didn't prove to be too. Can't rank Quasimodo any higher because of how minor he was and how small of a role he played. Next on the docket, Smiler from the Crinkly Panned Emoji Movie is the original emoji. Quite deranged, to be honest, in my mind. Use the other emojis as tools to wipe away any mistakes that happen on the phone. When Jean makes a mistake, she just goes ahead to trying to delete it.
We've only got 4 hours before Alex's phone appointment.
No qualms with getting rid of other emojis if they fail to do their job, which makes her a pretty significant threat. Next is Shaw from Open Season, the original Sony Animation film. Shaw only cares about 2 things. First is his gun, Lorraine. Second is hunting animals. He isn't in the very best head shape, and he lives in isolation in the woods. In short, chance to kill an animal, he will take it. Shaw may not be very socialized, but that doesn't mean he is in danger. He tried to kill Elliot and Boog with Lorraine. As the villain rules state, one cannot win. To play Shaw here, next on the list, Bella from Hotel Transylvania 2. Bella's main characteristic is that he hates humans even more than Vlad. Vlad's monstrous bat-like servant is always seems to be angry. So angry that he even tried to kill Johnny after the fight against the Bat Cronies. Says that he was defeated by his own mat and shrunk down to the size of a bug, and presumably eaten by Wayne's children. I can't rank Bella any higher. His role is just too small. Now we're getting to the real threats. This is King Leonard from the Angry Birds movie. Leonard is the leader of the Piggies and tried to take over Bird Island. Emotionally, he's not very evil, and he just wants to but he does want to take over the island. That cannot be overlooked, but he mostly is fair to his subjects pigs and tries to be nice to the birds at first. The facade does not really last too long.
I am a pig.
King Leonard is evil enough to be in the half of my list. Down the path of evil, we have Mayor Shelbourne from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball. He is the mayor of Swallow Falls, an extremely gloomy place. Doesn't really seem to care. Right from the get, Shelbourne seems to be a terrible person who blackmails Flint, making more food and ordering more food from the Flint foods and defer.
Son to me, Flint. And I'm going to be so proud of you.
One cannot be ranked any higher considering the fact that he only has 6.5 minutes of screen time in the film, despite being the main antagonist. And we're going back to the Pirates Band of Misfits, Gloria from Pirates Band of Misfits. She is loud, arrogant, and always wants what she wants to get. We despises pirates and wants to make them go extinct. This is the highest I can place Queen Vicky, and she deserves the spot. Next is from the Angry Birds 2. Is a resident of Eagle Island who hates the cold climate, and she decided that she was going to take over Angry Bird and Pig Island and have them for her own.
You, Ethan? Ethan? Oh, that is so hilarious!
There's a dog named Baby who is frozen, and a daughter, Debbie. I'll show that she's not on feeling, so she doesn't do enough to make it into the top 5. We are now entering the top 5 most evil villains of Sony Animation. In 5th place, Chester V from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. He was a famous scientist and the CEO of LibCorp. Chester V seems to be very calm and collected. Looks can be deceiving. Manipulates Flint into giving him the foods and furs so he can turn all the food moles into food bars.
Let go of me, Lockwood.
Overall, he is very evil. Oh, and is very cruel, and has no qualms with killing others. You, sir, are despicable. He's the hunter from the stall. The only villain on this list who does not have any lines of dialogue. Ordered by King Herod to kill baby Jesus. How heartless do you have to be to do, let alone actually obey that demand? Like completely seriously. Is ruthless and will do anything to appease King Herod. Very evil. We're now entering the top 3 most vile. 3rd place, Abraham Van Helsing from Hotel Transylvania 3. He has hunted monsters including Dracula down for hundreds of years.
Good evening, travelers. I am Professor Abraham Van Helsing.
After facing defeat by Dracula too many times, looked in books for answers about the instrument of destruction, a weapon that destroyed a limb. His body began to film, and he had to replace his human body parts with technology. Very good look. Very sick and very evil. Despicable. Silver medal for most evil goes from the Mitchells versus the Machine. The most recent Sony Animation villain. Look at it. Firstly, Pal just looks like a smartphone with a face. Do not be fooled. Pal is heartless.
Cain, I gave you all boundless knowledge, creativity, and allowed you to magically talk face to face with your loved ones.
She tries to kill the Mitchells and send everyone on Earth into the vast void of black space where they would all die. Losing oxygen because her creator dumped her for a pal Mac. Of an overreaction, but still very. Finally, the gold medal of evil goes to Kingpin from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. A crime boss, the Kingpin is not someone you want to mess with or make mad. He is made of pure muscle. He only cared about 2 people, and they died. And went to a life of crime. No one was safe. He is ruthless. Anything to achieve his goal. Makes him the most evil Kingpin. You enjoyed my rank of the Sony Animation villains from the least evil to the most evil. And I probably won't do another one of those videos for a while, but I expect another one eventually. Bye. Next vid.